Hi everyone, welcome back. My name is Janice. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to be starting my Christmas series, and the first DIY is going to be wood skates. To make this project, you're going to need Dollar Tree skates. They come in two for $1.25 in the Dollar Tree. Snowflakes and some beads from Dollar Tree. I'm also going to be using this embroidery rope that I got from Dollar Tree and this pretty scarf that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm going to be painting both skates with the antique wax. To apply the antique wax, I will be using a baby wipe. I want the skates to look almost like a brown suede. Now for the snowflake, I will be painting that white. So now I want to create some shoelaces. I'm going to take this embroidery rope and I'm going to create a little bow. I'm going to hot glue it to the top of the skate. But first I want to add some fur around the skate, so I'm going to take that scarf and I'm going to cut a piece and glue it right to the top of the skate. Now I'm going to place down that little shoestring bow that I made and place it right at the top of the boot of the skate. So I'm going to place some glue in the back, and then I'm going to wrap the rope to the front where the little dots are. Place some glue right there. So I'm trying to make it look like it has actual laces. I'm going to take one Dollar Tree bead and I'm going to place it at the end of one of the laces. Because that string was a little bit too short to create a little knot at the end, I just placed a little glue at the bottom so the bead doesn't fall out. So I'm going to use those little stickers from Dollar Tree, the little snowflakes. I'm going to place one on each skate towards the bottom of the boot. I'm going to use the same rope, hot glue it to the back of the skates, this way I can hang it. You can place this in a tree, you can place this anywhere. You don't need to place rope on it. I wanted to hang it on my wall or on my tree, so I'm going to place the rope in the back. I think these came out so stinking cute. DIY number 2 is going to be a doghouse. I got this from Dollar Tree. It's pretty cute. It's a little house plaque. And then I picked this up from Hobby Lobby. These little mini frames, they were half off. I believe I paid like $1.50 for them. And then I'm going to be using these velvet push pins I also got from Hobby Lobby. And then I got this nice paper studio craft paper from Hobby Lobby, half off. And I'm going to be using one of the craft papers from this package. I like this book because it has that old vintage feel to it, and it's not too bright and it's kind of faded, and I really like this craft paper. That's why I picked this book up. Now, I did pick out a particular craft paper that I was going to use, but then I swap it. The craft paper I decided to use. Now I reversed the house and I just took the screws out because I'm going to be using the back of it. Now the other side of it, I'm just going to take the screws out because I'm going to place the craft paper over the top. Placing the craft paper over the top, this way I can create some creases so I know where to cut it. To place the craft paper down, I'm just going to use some Mod Podge. Now I'm going to attach the screws and everything back to the other side, and then I'm going to remove the screw part where the house is so this way I can paint it. To paint the little house, I'm going to be using the Ivory by Folk Art. So I got these from Hobby Lobby, and I believe I paid like maybe $2 for them. But Dollar Tree also carries a lot of these little letters you can use as well. So I'm going to be spelling out the word welcome. I want to create a doorway, and I took a bunch of pieces off this little pick from Dollar Tree. I'm just going to hot glue it and shape it into a door. So I'm going to be using this garland from Dollar Tree. It's got the little red berries on it. I'm going to take a couple off and hot glue it to the front of the door. So I'm going to be using this string and these little red bells that I got from Dollar Tree. Also going to be using Dollar Tree ribbon to create a little bow at the top. Then I'm going to tie the little bells with the string to the top. Right now I'm using the Christmas ribbon or the bow at the top, and I do change it. Use a Dollar Tree ribbon. I'm using my black marker. I'm just going to outline the edges of the little house just to give it a little pop. Now I'm going to be placing down these little mini frames. I didn't want to change the images because I don't have any small images to go inside, so I just left it. I'm going to take these little velvet push pins and I'm going to place them right on top so it looks like the little frame is hanging from it. I do have to clip the inside of it because it's just a little bit too long. To place them down, I'm just going to use my hot glue and just place it right in the middle of the little frame to make it look like it's hanging, and it's so adorable. If you guys don't have any of these little frames from Hobby Lobby, or you don't want to buy any, I believe Dollar Tree has some small frames, not as small as this, but small enough that you can actually use it. Now I'm putting everything back together. I also added 2 lampposts from my Cricut off camera. I'm going to be adding some snow, so I'm going to use some Mod Podge and some Dollar Tree snowflakes. I'm going to place some on top and a little bit in front just to give it that Christmas charm. You can also see that I changed the top ribbon. I used the Dollar Tree and I made a cute little bow. This came out so adorable. You don't have to leave the images inside the little frame. You could certainly put, like, if you have kids or something, or family portraits you can place inside. But I thought it was adorable the way it is. I think it came out really cute. DIY number 3 is going to be a snowman sign. So I took the scarf that I got from Dollar Tree, this flat canvas that I got from Dollar Tree. So I used my Cricut. I'm going to place down the words that say, "Believe in the magic of Christmas." Use Dollar Tree vinyl as well. I also used my Cricut and created some buttons. I placed down 4, but in the end I do remove 1 because I only wanted 3 buttons. Now Dollar Tree only had the rectangular size canvas. I really wanted just the square to make this, but this is all they have. But it still came out really cute. Hold up, I am on my way. I'm in motion. Let's go to the Now I'm going to place that scarf right over the top, kind of like diagonal, and I'm going to cut the ends and trim it down, and then once I have it to size, I'm going to place some glue to hold it in place. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Now I cut 2 pieces, small pieces, with a little fringe at the end. I cut some fringes, and I'm going to place 2 pieces underneath the top part of the scarf, and I'm just going to glue it down. So I wanted to add a little greenery to the top of the scarf, so I took Dollar Tree pick and I took a few pieces of the greenery and a little pine cone, glued it to the top, and I think this came out really adorable for Christmas. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. DIY number 4 is going to be a Merry Christmas sign. So I'm going to be using 2 different paints, truffle and the ivory color, and I'm going to be using a lot of picks from Dollar Tree and the Dollar Tree wood piece, this little bell, and the quarter panel that I got from Dollar Tree. So I'm going to paint this piece with the truffle paint. I want to take a minute. A company reached out to me and wanted me to do a review on a light pad called Tohida Portable A4. So I'm going to take it out of the box and I'm going to show you what it comes with. It comes with a pencil sharpener, eraser, 4 magnets. The magnets are used to keep your paper stable instead of falling down while it's on the board. It comes with easy instructions. It has protection film that I'm going to remove. It has a very easy button to turn it on. It also has 5 levels of brightness to control, 20, 40, 60 to suit the indoor low light for drawing and sketching. These are the magnets that hold the paper in place, and it has a little eraser and a little sharpener for your pencil. It comes with a charger as well. I'm going to be using this for my vinyl because I have a very hard time seeing my vinyl, especially white. But unfortunately, I'm using black today, so I'm going to be using the vinyl from Dollar Tree. So you can see it makes weeding a lot easier. You can see where the little lines are, so this way you're not poking your vinyl in the wrong area, because I've done that many times. Now this is Dollar Tree vinyl, so it's kind of chintzy. That's why it's like not sticking very well. So this was set at the lowest lighting. I didn't know it because, pulling it out of the box, I wasn't quite aware of it yet. But it gets really bright, so I tested it afterwards, and it's amazing. You can see so well. If you have an artist in your family or they like to draw, this would be a perfect gift, especially Christmas is around the corner. This is Tohida's Amazon store, so I will leave the link in my description box, and you can take a look if you're interested. I believe it's on sale for $35. I think that's the cost of it. But if you're interested, like I said, I'll leave it in my description box. So let's get back to the DIY. So the truffle paint is dry, so now I'm going to take the ivory paint and I'm just going to paint it over the truffle paint. Use my Cricut and I'm going to place down the words that says Merry Christmas. Now the word that says Merry, I do change it. I didn't like the font. It was too small. So now I'm going to take that quarter panel that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm going to cut a piece. I'm going to place it on the corner of the wood piece. To place it down, I'm just going to use some Mod Podge. Now I'm just going to use my Cricut spatula thing and I'm just going to go over the top so the Mod Podge will come through and it'll stick nice. Now I'm just going to turn it over and just glue the other pieces to the back. Now I'm going to take some jute twine, I'm going to hot glue it to the back and wrap it a couple times. Now I'm going to place a bell right through the jute twine. Now I'm just going to glue the remaining jute twine to the back. Now I'm going to grab some picks and I'm going to start decorating. Grabbing a few picks from Dollar Tree and I'm going to start off with some greenery and then I'm going to hot glue it right underneath the jute twine. I'm also adding a few little pine cones that I got from Dollar Tree. Some fake snow, so I'm going to grab some Mod Podge and I'm going to grab the Dollar Tree fake snow and place a little bit on top. So I can hang this, I added a little bit of jute twine in the back. I think this came out so pretty for Christmas. I just love it. DIY number 5 is going to be a Santa window. I printed out this really pretty vintage Santa that I just Googled, vintage Santa, and I'm going to be using this. It's like a cutting board from Dollar Tree, it's the plastic type. And I have this wood piece that I got from, I believe, Dollar General when they had those little signs on them. And I'm going to be using some lights from Dollar Tree. I'm also going to be using one of Dollar Tree's canvases. I'm going to be using ivory paint and truffle. So I'm going to remove all the staples because I want the frame to be nice and smooth. So I'm going to be using this spackle that I got from Walmart and I'm just going to fill all the little holes from the staples because I want it nice and smooth. So I went ahead and painted the canvas frame with the truffle paint and then I cut some pieces because I'm going to place that in the middle to make like a little window, and I'm going to be using some ivory paint to paint over the truffle. I'm painting those little pieces with the ivory paint as well. Now I went ahead and cut the canvas and I'm going to place it in back. I'm just going to place it down with some hot glue. So I cut a couple pieces of the same type of wood and I'm going to place it inside because I need the picture to lay on something because it'll just sink inside, and plus I need to add the lights in the middle. To place them down, I'm just going to use some glue. To place the picture down on the little wood pieces, I'm going to be using these glue dots. So now I'm going to place the lights in the middle, and I'm going to poke a hole first because I want to hide the battery pack in back. So I'm just going to place a little hole through the canvas to place the lights through. To hold the lights in back, I'm just going to place down some glue so it doesn't move. To hold the lights in place, I'm just going to be using some regular tape. Now I'm going to take that image that I printed, I'm going to place it right over those little glue dots. Now I'm going to take that Dollar Tree plastic cutting board and I'm going to place it right over the image. Now I'm going to take those little pieces that I cut for the window and I'm going to start placing it in the middle. And I'm just going to place it down with some hot glue. So I created a bow and I used Dollar Tree ribbon and I just placed it in the corner. Now I want to add some snow. I'm going to use the Mod Podge and apply some snow along the window frame. So I'm going to be using Dollar Tree fake snow. I think this is such a great idea. It's like looking through Santa's cabin window. It's so festive. And that is it. I think this came out super pretty for Christmas. DIY number 6, this is going to be the last DIY. So I took this Dollar Tree box, Dollar Tree floral, Dollar Tree Christmas bulbs, and I was going to use this black lace, but I decided to use white. I'm also going to be using this Dollar Tree shiny pink gift bag. Okay, so instead of painting the box, which is kind of difficult, I decided to use a little gift bag. So I'm going to cut out the gift bag in pieces and I'm going to take some tacky glue and I'm going to place it on the box, the bottom half and the top half. to go with pink. I don't know. I just got a thing with pink this year. I don't know why. So I decided to use pink. I thought it would be very pretty for Christmas. Creases around the box so I know exactly where to cut it. So I went ahead off camera and I went ahead and placed down the little pieces of the gift wrap, and I used this from not Dollar Tree, I keep saying Dollar Tree, Hobby Lobby. It's like trim and it kind of like hides the imperfection, which is great. I think it came out awesome. But I'm going to show you what I did. I'm going to use the same gift bag pieces for the top half. To apply it down, I'm just going to use the tacky glue. It's going to look kind of yucky, but believe me, it comes out beautiful. It does take a couple hours to dry because the ends do furl up, but they eventually lay flat. So I'm going to be using this pretty lace that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to drape it on the sides of the top piece, a little bit of glue to place it down. I'm also going to place some lace over the top of the box. I decided to add some beads to the bottom of the box. I'm going to be using these beads that I got from Hobby Lobby. Now I'm going to be using this little dowel rod that I got. I believe it's from a plunger. I'm going to take a part of that gift wrap and wrap it around because I don't want the brown showing, so I'm going to hot glue a little piece of the gift wrap around it. So I glued the rod inside the box. So I'm placing the inside of the box with a lot of these pretty pink bulbs because I need to fill up the bottom base, so this way I can start hot gluing the bulbs around the rod. I'm just going to use my hot glue gun to place the bulbs down. So now I need to add the lights in between the bulbs. So I'm just kind of like bending it and twisting it in between the bulbs. I'm not going to use any hot glue, so hopefully it'll stay in place. Now I need to add the lid. I'm going to place some glue in the back so this way it holds in place and then it will lean on top of the rod in the middle. Now I want to place some pretty pink floral in front. These are holly bouquets, I guess, and I'm going to cut a few pieces. I'm going to wrap it around the lace and then I'm going to glue it to the front of the box. Now I'm going to take this Dollar Tree tree ornament and I'm going to place it on top of the box with just some hot glue. I really love the way this came out. I wasn't sure how this was going to turn out because I never made one before, and I was absolutely blown away by the outcome. It's so pretty for Christmas. This is what it looks like with the lights on. It's so pretty. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed this Christmas series. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Have a wonderful weekend. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye-bye.